This video contains content that may be confronting.
Now, the bodies of two young children taken hostage by Hamas 16 months ago will be released on Thursday, along with that of their mother. Our Middle East correspondent Matthew Doran is in Jerusalem.
250 Israelis were taken hostage by Hamas on October 7, 2023. But one family in particular has become something of a symbol of that dark day in Israel's history. The Bibas family, Father Yarden, Mother Shiri and their two sons, Ariel and Kfir, aged 4 and 9 months at the time, were abducted from their home in Kibbutz Nir Oz. Yarden was freed by Hamas just over a fortnight ago, cutting an understandably sad figure as he returned to Israel. His release, ahead of that of his wife and children, seeming to confirm his family and the nation's worst fears, that they were no longer alive. Hamas had said Shiri, Ariel and Kfir Bibas were killed during the Israeli bombardment of Gaza in November 2023. Israel had never commented on that, other than to say it had grave fears for their well-being. Today, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office wouldn't comment specifically on the Bibas family being named, but it did confirm the broader details of what we'll see over the next few days. On Thursday, the bodies of 4 Israeli hostages will be handed over by Hamas. On Saturday, 6 living Israeli hostages will be freed, prompting Israel to release many more Palestinians held in Israeli jails across the country. Hamas says this decision is an indication it is committed to the current ceasefire and talks on the future of peace in Gaza, something it says must happen urgently, accusing Israel of delaying those talks.
We confirm that the movement and the resistance is ready to immediately engage in negotiating for Phase 2, which is the complete ceasefire and to achieve sustainable calm.
Those negotiations were meant to kick off more than a fortnight ago. They haven't, and that's causing anxiety that this whole deal could collapse. Mediators are hopeful there will be progress soon.
And we are pushing with our partners in the mediation to make sure that they start as soon as possible in order for us to have enough time to discuss them before the proposed end of Phase 1.
Israel's foreign minister says there are 3 options for what could happen on March the 2nd when the current ceasefire expires. First of all, the entire situation could collapse and Israel would go back to fighting in Gaza. Secondly, there could actually be a deal struck on a lasting peace in Gaza. Or third, that deal may be just that little bit elusive, but the talks would be showing progress and the parties would agree to extend the current ceasefire for the time being. Regardless of what happens, and while that still remains unclear, Israel says one position where it will not be moving on in its negotiations is clear.
We demand complete demilitarization of Gaza. We will not accept the continued presence of Hamas or any other terrorist groups in Gaza.
Despite that insistence, Israel will have to negotiate with Hamas for the time being.